Good morning, my friends. I'm talking to you today from my kitchen. A friend of mine had shared with me a really quick and easy recipe for peanut butter cookies. There's only 3 ingredients and they seem so easy. I wanted to try to make them with you. If you guys want to make them along at home, you can do that. Let me know how they turn out. I know we don't have any peanut allergies in our classroom, but I think some of the siblings, now that I'm thinking of it, there may be a few of you that have siblings that have allergies, so I do apologize for making this recipe today. I don't know if you guys can follow along or not at home, but I will promise that I will come up with something that does not include peanuts or peanut butter, and I'll make that in the future with you. So let me just talk about really quickly, the first thing that we have to do when we're making anything, when we're baking or cooking, is preheat the oven. That means we have to turn the oven on to a certain temperature, and these cookies need to bake at 325 degrees. And so let me go ahead over here to my oven and turn that on for us. So let me set that. Okay, so that's going to heat up, and let me show you what ingredients we have. We have 1 egg. We have 1 cup of sugar. I don't know if this will just be able to see that or not. There you go, 1 cup of sugar. And we need 1 cup of peanut butter. And I have my peanut butter here, but once we dump the sugar in the bowl, then I'll put the peanut butter in the measuring cup. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna crack this egg. I would always try to do the eggs first, because that way, if you get any shells in the bowl, you can take them out. So you bang it on the side of the bowl, and you pull the egg apart and let the egg drop in there. Luckily, I didn't have any eggs this time, but I have done it in the past where I've had eggshells in there. So let me set that aside. Then I'm going to take my sugar, and I'm going to dump my sugar in the bowl. I don't know how well you can see this. It's all white, so I don't know if you can see it at all. Okay, and then I'm going to take my peanut butter, and I'm going to scoop with a spoon. 1 cup of peanut butter is kind of a lot of peanut butter. I'm going to stick it in this cup. Tap it down a little bit so it goes to the bottom. I'll probably run out of peanut butter after making this. That's okay. I think I might still have another jar somewhere. All right, so once we measure our peanut butter, wow, that's a lot of peanut butter. Okay, so I put it in. Whoops, you can hear I'm banging it off of my stovetop and it's making that clanging noise. Probably not a great idea. Okay, so we have that. Put my peanut butter away. Just put it there for now. So we have our 1 cup again, and it's filled up with peanut butter. Now I'm gonna dump this into the bowl. You might have to scoop it out. It's, well, you know, peanut butter, it's very sticky. I wonder, for my friends with allergies, I wonder if you can use like a sun butter. I know that's peanut free. I don't know if you guys may have that on hand at home. You could try it and see if it works out to make cookies with that. I'm not sure. No, I've never used it. Okay, now here's the fun part. I also have a fork here. I don't know why, just because. I'm gonna try to mix this all together. I'm gonna use the fork to mix it. Okay. So, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a big globby mess. You guys are fantastic mixers. We have made different things in the class, like cloud dough and Play-Doh, and we've made things that have yogurt or whipped cream or something like that in there for our cooking projects when we're allowed to do that from the school. And I know how good you guys are at mixing things all together. So maybe that could be one of your helper jobs at home, is mixing up this cookie dough. Oh, it's hard. You need some muscles. I hope you guys have been exercising, because you really need some muscles to mix this. It's pretty tough. That peanut butter is really thick. All right, so my dough looks like that. Can you see it? So now I'm gonna plop these. Get a clean spoon. I have a clean spoon now. I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna plop them. Let me take my spoon off. My hands are clean, by the way. I washed them just before I got on camera. So you can make little cookie balls. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna have to bend the camera down somehow. You wanna try to make all of your cookie balls about the same size. And let me see if I can bend this down. There we go. So I have parchment paper. It's like a white paper. Don't use wax paper. I've also made that mistake. But white parchment paper. I put that on my cooking pans, baking pans before I do this so that nothing sticks. I don't like when they stick it. It's too hard for me to clean it off. So we'll make our little cookie balls. And I know that when I was little and we made peanut butter cookies, my mom made a little pattern on the top of the peanut butter cookies with a spoon. She pressed and she pressed, so it made like a little, can you see that? I'll lift this one up so you can see. It made a little pattern on the top. So you guys can try to do that too. Maybe help roll out your dough, mix it up, put the ingredients in, make your little balls, and then make your little pattern on your cookies. So we'll do that. Wow, that's gonna be a really big cookie. All right, guess what? You really can't do this wrong. You just kind of do what looks good to you, I guess. It's just a fun little project. Get everybody working together, using that cooperation. Means working together, making something kind of fun, something that you can definitely eat these. So it'll be nice to have a little treat later. Maybe after lunch, you could have a little peanut butter cookie snack, or maybe when they just come out of the oven and they're still warm, you can have a little treat right in the middle of the day. Nothing wrong with that, right? Oh, my oven's ready, which is great timing because I just put my last little cookie ball on there. Oh, my hands are messy. Let me got my paper towel so I can wipe off my hands a little bit. We'll lift this back up a tad. Wow, there I am. Hello. All right, let's take these. We're gonna put this tray in the oven. They're gonna go in there for about 11 to 15 minutes. I usually set them for the lowest time first, and then I check on them, and if they're not done, then I put them in for a couple more minutes, and if they are done, then we get to take them out. So I'm gonna stop our video for now, and then I'll come back in just a minute, okay? I'll see you in a minute, bye. Hey guys, we're back. Okay, so I just took our cookies out. Wow, this camera got crazy. I just took the cookies out about a minute or so ago. So I have them on a cooling rack. A cooling rack is like a wire rack like this. When they come out of the oven, they're super hot. So you have to kind of leave them on the cookie sheet for a minute or so to kind of firm up and settle. And then after a minute or so, you can take them off of the cookie sheet and put them on a little cooling rack so that they can finish cooling. Here's one I'll show you up close if you can see. Oh, I don't know, it might slide off. Let me hold it with my finger. There it is, with our little lines on the top and all. All right, this made about 15 cookies because I made them kind of big. If you made them smaller, then you might get more cookies out of it. So I have 9 cookies here, I think, and then I have another tray in the oven that I just put in there so that they can bake. So if you guys do this, go ahead and let me know how it goes. They're still a little warm. I was gonna see if Landry wanted to try one for me. Do you want to be my cookie taster?
Yeah.
All right, she's gonna be my cookie taster. Go ahead and take the cookie. Can we see you? Oh, there it is. How do they taste, Landry? Oh, it's falling apart. They're still a little warm, so they're a little bit crumbly and falling apart. But she's smiling, so I think they taste pretty good. So if you guys try this, go ahead and drop me a comment. Let me know how it goes, and I hope you're having fun. I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're not all bummed out because of this yucky weather we're having, but the sun will come again sometime and we'll be able to go outside again, which will be great. But for now, happy baking. Bye guys, I'll see you soon.